everyone, it is me, Miss Schuholtz. I am your math teacher. Please tell me you haven't forgotten that. I'm repping my Vikings today because I miss you guys, and I am here to post a little mini lesson on something that we actually didn't get to this year. So hopefully you are still reviewing everything we did since August, and after this mini lesson, I will try to send some home that do review like integers, unit rates, constant proportionality, equations, expressions, geometry, all that good stuff that you are still probably thinking about at home. I know it. Okay, so I am trying to play around with our new laptop still. So what I am going to have here is me down in the corner. What's up, eh? Okay. And then this is basically my smart board on my computer. I am going to try and write on it, but I did leave my stylus at school, which was not smart of me. So when the building reopens, I will hopefully go back in and grab that. So it's central tendencies. That's what we're going to talk about today. It's going to be quick. It's easy, but it does require practice. So I will post probably 5 practice problems on Google Classroom for you to try out on your own. We're going to start with mean, median, mode, and range. And these are all words you should have seen in 6th grade. So most of this is going to be review. Let's start with mean. Mean is actually what we call the average. So again, bear with me. I am going to try and write on the board here. I'm going to write average. Ooh. Woo, okay, handwriting, sorry. Okay, and then median. I always say median is the middle. So always think of median as your middle. Then we have the mode, and I think of most, okay? Kind of like this, but that's obviously not how it's spelled. Most, okay? Mode is the most, okay, and then range. Range is kind of like a driving range. So if any of you have ever hit golf balls before, I have once or twice, you know that you stand in one spot, you swing the driver, and you hit the golf ball as far as you can. That is what range is. You're starting, and then you are going to the max distance. So range is really just least to greatest when it comes to numerical values, least to greatest. Okay, and as you know, I am big on practice. So while these are technically notes, we have to at least practice these words and to understand what they mean. So let's go down here. I have provided some values. Now I just went ahead and thought of like shoe sizes. So if we were in class today, I would probably ask, okay, everyone, what is your shoe size? Let's make a set of data with those values. And this is just an example. I've got 5, 7, 4, 4, 7, 6, 5, 9, 7. Okay. The first thing that you always want to do is put them in order from least to greatest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write them in order from least to greatest, but my trick is to cross them out as I go. That way I don't forget any. So let's go 4, 4. We've got 5, 5. We've got 1, 6. We've got 7, 7, 7. And we've got a 9. And then double check, because if you miss a value, you're in big trouble. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! All right, perfect. So let's go back up. We're going to do the mean first. Okay, the mean is the average, and what we do is we add them all up and we divide by how many there are. We just said that there are 9 numbers. That is our lucky number, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just grab a cell phone, or you can use the calculator on a computer, whatever you'd like to do. I'll just use my cell phone. It's easier for right now. So what I'm going to do is add them all up, okay? I've got 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 9. Now, if you're a little more advanced right now, you're feeling it, you still got those math skills fresh in your head from last week, do this in your head. You can add them up. Now, you should get 54. How many numbers are there? Well, there are 9. So I'm going to do 54 divided by 9. We should all know that that is 6. You could be practicing those math facts at home. Oh, come on, right, please? All right, so our mean is 6. We did 54 divided by 9. Don't forget that fractions are a division problem. All right, median. This is my favorite one to do. We're just going to rainbow it out. So I'm going to connect the 4 to the 9 because think about it. If you want the middle, if you think of a rainbow, they match up until you're at the middle of the rainbow. So all I do is this. 4 to 9, 4 to 7, 5 to 7, 5 to 7, 6 falls in the middle. Oopsie. So I'm going to go back up. Our median is also 6. Let's go back down. The mode. Which value occurs the most? Okay, well, obviously we can see that. It's our 7. So I'm going to go back up. Our mode is 7. Last but not least, our range is least to greatest. So we can't do 4 minus 9. A distance cannot be negative because that would be -5. So you always take the biggest and subtract the small. So our biggest is 9. Subtract the small, which is 4. And everyone, 9 minus 4 is, 9 minus 4. Our range is 5. All right, so that is just a quick little mini lesson on how to find it. Again, mean is the average. Add them all up, divide by how many you have. Median is the middle. You find that middle number. Mode is the most, and range is the least to greatest. Now I am going to show you one last example because I bet some of you are wondering what happens if we have 2 numbers left in the middle. I'm just going to give us a really easy example. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now you still find the mean the same way. Add them all up, divide by how many there are. You still find the mode the same way. Which one occurs the most? The range, again, would just be 7 minus 1, but I left median for the last one because watch what happens when I rainbow. I'm going to go ahead and rainbow 1 to the 7, 2 to the 6, 3 to the 5, and I am left with 2 in the middle. What do? Well, for this one, since they're the exact same number, it's just going to be 4. But if they weren't, you just add them together, divide by how many there are. There are 2, and that's actually the mean. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. There is your median, okay? Now, let's go ahead and practice the mean. So 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, 14 plus 5 is 19, plus 6 is 25, plus 7 is 32. Now, how many numbers do we have? We're going to have to do 32 divided by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 32 divided by 8 is 4. The mode was also 4. Wow, mean, mode, median. Those are actually all the same, which is correct. Oh, goodness gracious, what just happened? Let's see here. 4, 4, 4. All right, that leaves us with our range. Remember, that is big minus small. Let me get back to my pen here. And that would be 7 minus 1, which is 6. All right, so you've now seen 2 examples. One where it's a little bit simpler because there's 1 number in the middle for median. Then I gave you another example like here, 2 numbers in the middle, you add them and divide by 2 to get that median. All right, go check out Google Classroom. Please solve those example problems and then also email me. I miss you guys and I need to hear from you. All right, adios.